Do you like mashing buttons, or do you prefer styling when your opponents with complex combos?
Today we're going to look at a chart on like the easiest and hardest fighting games to get into or play or execute. Whatever this take is going to be, I'm going to be sitting on this roller coaster today with you guys right now.
And see where our favorite games land, and also whether or not we agree with said list.
So make sure to just, enjoy the video and let us know what do you think. But before we do,
I want you to auto combo that sub button and notification bell, and let's get right into the video, all right?
Alright, so what's up? So let's check this out. Alright, fighting game execution difficulty chart. Note, this is purely about execution difficulty like movement and attack inputs. This does not consider non-mechanical complexity like strategic variance, so we gotta make sure we keep that in mind.
It does not mean a game is not worth playing if it's very difficult or very easy. I agree, no need to go further there. Only a rough estimate. Well, obviously, this is all opinionated to begin with.
The execution difficulty is defined by its average speed, input complexity, and input rate while moving and during combos.
So before I even go further, this piggies back to what I was going to say at the beginning. Where do you draw the line? Do you just mean base level of like you can pick up the controller and play? Or does it mean in order to be somewhat effective, right? Anybody can pick up and play Smash. That's what it's designed to do. You can pick it up. You can do all the things, right? You can do tilt attacks where you literally just tilt the stick. But if you want to do reverse aerials, or if you want to fast fall your combos and drop through platforms and do all the exclusive stuff that you need, especially when it comes to recovering, that is probably the biggest difference of any of the games on the list. From just doing the base stuff to doing the real stuff. And because you're... Anyway, Smash should be high. I'm just gonna, stop it right there.
Not most difficult character versus most difficult character, but average versus average.
I'm already not feeling this, dog. I have so many things I want to say right now. I play Fantasy Strike. This is pretty easy. I play Kill la Kill. Pretty easy. Naruto. The fact that Naruto Storm is on here is actually hilarious. And Budokai Tenkaichi 3. What about my Budokai 3 homies at, though?
It's fan service mainly, right? But you just like button mash.
Surely there has to be more depth to it, but as far as on the surface goes, execution, I haven't seen a single thing from any of these games ever where it's like, oh, okay, like a baby can't do that.
So this is the thing I don't understand. How is Smash Ultimate and then Melee on Insane Hard when they're the same like concept of like inputs, right?
I find it surprising. I feel like Smash Ultimate would be a little further towards the moderate, maybe like where like past Killer Instinct.
Like you can do all the base stuff with ease, but high level, no way. All right, I gotta keep it a buck.
Virtua Fighter 5 shouldn't be there because you can actually just do combos by mashing.
Virtua Fighter 5 in terms of movement, like just like the combos. I would say it's also like kind of hard, especially if you're playing Akira. Like it's all like just frame.
Tekken 7 should also be easy because you can actually just mash strings. All Tekken should be easy.
So I feel like combos in Tekken 7 are pretty easy. Like once you know how to do the juggles, like you know how to do the juggles. No, actually I take that back. Leave Tekken 7 where it's at. Because I was thinking about like trying to do electrics, right? And I can only do electrics on the right side. So I'm a fraud.
Tekken 4. Heard a lot of good things. I was an Omega casual at this time, so I never really learned how to do stuff.
I don't know what to say about Tekken 4. Tekken 4 is like one of those games where like literally only one character exists in this game. The Hoodie Jin is the only character you see. If you look back at Evo, whenever Evo had Tekken 4, and all they did was laser scrapers, right, into just frame unblockable.
BlazBlue cross tag battle should be easy. Dragon Ball Z should be easy. Grand Blue's good.
I think Grand Blue takes a little bit more, even though you have like the shortcuts.
Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, I think, yeah, that's perfectly where it is. Combos are pretty simple, pretty standard. Can't really go wrong, so yeah. Dead or Alive 6, I don't know about Dead or Alive 6, but I have played like Dead or Alive 4 on like Xbox 360. And I felt like the execution was pretty easy. It's definitely like you gotta know your button inputs. So I would say, yeah, I guess you could leave it there.
DOA 6, I haven't played it, but the majority of things I've heard from DOA players is them complaining about how easy it is and how everything just became just, anybody can do anything at any given time. I'll probably drop that a little bit.
Soul Calibur, easy.
The execution's not crazy. It's just a matter of the knowledge.
They have like newer combos for sure with like their new battle mechanics, but yeah, it makes sense where it is.
But your movement has got to be on point. In order to be really good at that movement, yeah, moderate's a good word. Good word. Maybe a little bit more.
I actually think Killer Instinct though. It's an interesting debate.
I have to disagree. Even though KI has the auto combos,
if you know how to play one character in terms of the combo system, you actually know how to play the rest of the cast.
To play at intermediate and high levels specifically, you're gonna need to understand manuals and how they work.
The strategy and like understanding what the character's like instinct is what makes it more complex. But in terms of execution,
MK11, moderate, because you do have to press like buttons consecutively, like not consecutively, but you have to press them simultaneously. So yeah, I understand that.
With MK11 strings, like the input system is so incredibly lenient, and then you have all these options to like help you with execution with your special move, like cancel window delays and negative edge toggles. But to get to high level, I mean, you only need to be able to press 2 buttons. That's both triggers for the fatal blow. So I would drop MK a little bit.
There's not many combos, you know, like I know you could do like different variations now, but overall it's not no Mortal Kombat 10. If you said Mortal Kombat 10 or Mortal Kombat 9, then yeah, I would have put that in the hard difficulty actually. But in Mortal Kombat 11, skew it to the left.
Street Fighter 5, moderate. But they added some characters in the game that's like super easy, but I still put moderate.
Street Fighter 5, somewhere between moderate and hard. I can see that. I feel like some people may think this is a little bit easier since they removed, one frame links, or, well, they didn't technically remove them, but the game helps you so that technically we don't need to get into semantics. It's easier.
Obviously, some combos are, harder, like Manat's combos and everything. The only thing complex about Street Fighter 5 is probably like trying to do the special moves, but overall, no way it should be there. Move it to the left. Move it to the left.
I don't think it's easy where people would say it, so it's probably in a good spot, but yeah, I just want to say my piece on that.
So then we have Guilty Gear Strive. Yeah, I think Guilty Gear Strive is good where it's at. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, for sure.
I think Strive should be on easy, actually.
I played a bit of the beta. I was able to do some things, but it being my first Guilty Gear, I'm not really a good judge for this, so I got nothing to say on it.
Under Night in Birth, I don't think is that hard. I think that is moderate. I've seen a lot of people who never played a fighting game before get into this game. There's a lot of things to think about though, but I think it's moderate. Melty Blood, bro, easy. What?
The Under Night and Melty Blood, they're kind of like similar in terms of their placements. So I think those make sense right there. Like the Melty Bloods that you see up above Under Night, they look fine right there, and then Under Night is just there as well too.
Blaze Blue, that's a hard game. I'll put that a little bit on hard. Like if your first character was Rachel, bro, good luck. Good luck, bro. Yo, if you just like Rachel, oh, good luck, man. You never gonna play that character learning your game, bro. I couldn't even do it.
Very hard, difficult combos. Like the trial modes are crazy in Blaze Blue.
Skullgirls, this is definitely true. I've tried this at multiple times, like throughout my life, like Sonic harassing me and Sharpie like pushing it every single day.
Skullgirls actually is awesome, and I think Skullgirls also has hard combos. So Skullgirls look is perfect where it's at because these combos and resets and movement is like literally like on another level. So yeah, Skullgirls I think is pretty darn good when it comes down to like the difficulty of the execution for sure.
Like this game is, whoa, this is not for the faint of heart. It is disgusting. You will get destroyed, and if you do not have the execution to just combat literally everybody else who plays this game, because everybody who plays this game is super good, it seems, you'll get left behind. I agree with this placement. Same with Street Fighter 4.
Street Fighter 4 is definitely hard.
Street Fighter 4 is in a pretty good spot. I think that's perfect.
There's a lot of OSs to help alleviate some of that stress, but I bought this in 2009 and that's when I really started learning, like, oh, this is how things go. I actually would have been a Street Fighter player, but I made the crucial mistake when I didn't know anything about fighting games and execution and shortcuts and all that stuff. I started with Viper. That was my character. That's why I bought the game, because I thought she was sick. And yeah.
Rev 2 was not insane. Well, I mean, yeah, it was hard. But I don't want to say, yeah, it was hard. It was hard.
Yeah, I think that's a good place for it.
Ultimate Marvel's Capcom 3, I think this is easy. because it had an auto launch and it had a launch and it had THC and all that stuff. Like, nah, I think Marvel 3 was actually easy, actually.
Marvel's Capcom 3 combos are pretty tough, especially the style and flashy ones that you see people post on YouTube.
Marvel, definitely, you got to be on point. And then as the game progressed, people found so much stuff with everybody and you got to be on point. There's nothing like watching Ray play Marvel and then you just look like, damn.
If you wanted to play a fighting game by yourself, Ultimate Marvel's Capcom 3 is like one of the perfect fighting games to play by yourself, because you could just stay in training mode and have the time of your life, for sure.
And I think I'm not too mad with that. Smash, more respect. As far as everything else, it can be moved maybe a little bit less, a little bit more. But KOF 13 up, Melee up, and I haven't played these. But now I'm so interested that I need to go look them up.
The fact that this individual actually put this Smash game and then this Smash game in 2 different categories when he literally said Naver is just merely as an assistant to what the file was right for your purpose. Bro, you have your own purpose, bro. Look at this.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is my opinion about it. Obviously, you guys have your opinion about it. So let me know in the comments below, what are your opinions about it? And if I'm wrong, if I'm right, I'm right. Let me know. See you later, alligator. Peace.